chapter 14, which you named perversion and corruption. I want to just read a few quotations. You said, again and again throughout The Lord of the Rings, Tolkien makes it abundantly clear that all of his villains, from Sauron to Saruman, to Wormtongue to Gollum, were once good. Indeed, Tolkien's Augustinian understanding of evil as negation is summed up succinctly in two sentences spoken by Elrond and the Council of Rivendell. For nothing is evil in the beginning. Even Sauron was not so. Then you say, neither Sauron nor Mordor can remain forever. Goodness, truth, beauty, these are all primary and all will prevail in the end. They existed before the soul of Sauron, and the soil of Mordor grew black and perverse. And they will remain long after Sauron has been destroyed and Mordor restored to original. I don't know what is this word, fecundity.
Oh, fecundity means full of life. Fecundity.
Yeah, and then you said Treebeard tells Merry and Pippin that, quote unquote, trolls are only counterfeits made by the enemy in the great darkness, in mockery of ants and as orcs were of elves. In the same way, Mordor, circles around by mountains on every side, is a corruption of our original home, that green Eden that Christian poets like Milton were wont to describe as a walled garden of delight. So God is in the business of restoring everything to
Right.
the original state. The evil will not have the final word. The darkness will not prevail.
Good. The sun will, what is it? The sun will shine, and when it shines, it will shine the clearer. Things were made good, very good. All that God made is good, but it has been corrupted and perverted, but it will be restored. It can be restored. I mean, some people will refuse that restoration and remain enemies. But again, even Sauron was good in the beginning. He was what we would call an angel. Morgoth was like an archangel, and Sauron was like an angel. And both of them were good, but they chose corruption. They chose to break. Saruman was good in the beginning. Gollum was good in the beginning. Wormtongue was good in the beginning. The land of Mordor itself was once a walled garden. So we need to understand that. We cannot give evil and corruption the final word. It began good and it will end good. That is the catastrophe. So we must not despair. We must have hope like Sam. Sam is so hopeful that he brings his pots and pans into Mordor just in case he can find a nice brace of conies and make a delicious stew for Master Frodo. And the hardest thing for him is when he finally throws those pots and pans away. You realize, but I mean, that's hope. And we live in hope and we see with eyes of hope. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. But we must have eyes to see the comfort that is beyond the mourning, to know that the full sacred drama is creation, fall, redemption, reconciliation, and finally glorification. There will be a restoration so that even what the locusts have devoured will be restored. And that's the happy ending. That's the catastrophe. And we must
Amen.
put our faith in that. Amen.
Amen.